18 hours, 35 minutes, $131,000 and 855 or something like that. Okay. Everything here should be working fine. I don't know what YouTube's gonna actually look like. I haven't looked at it yet, but it is working. I am late as all hell. It is 8:40 in the morning, and I have an extremely good reason. I slept, as I haven't slept in, pretty sure it was almost or past 24 hours. And not just like 24 hours sitting around doing nothing. Oh no, I was busy. It was a lot of physical things. So I'm glad that is taken care of. Yes, I remember. I was testing out the new mowing method, and it did not work. So I am at field 4. And turn around here, go back to 3, and then go to 1. That's the plan. Check the stats. Finance, you're doing okay. Still gotta pay off the debt. And I need to keep at least 20,000-ish, something like that, for potato harvest. Okay. I need more crops of all kinds. Supposed to go to field. Where's that 3? Field 3. There's some bits and pieces lying around here. Probably hard to see. I can't find them. Oh well. 3 cows still. I was thinking of getting them TMR. Sheep are totally fine. And 4 chicken eggs. Okay. Nothing I need to worry about. No extreme measures need to be taken right now. Just do my thing. Oh yeah. I need to desperately get all of the grass into the bunkers, the silos. So I'm gonna windrow all of the northern fields. Gather them up and bring them home. I'm actually gonna keep mowing for like an extra minute. Maybe 3 minutes. No, I should do the mission first. Yeah, I'll do the mission. Get that money out of the way. You can always use additional money. Up until a point. Anyway, because I have started so late, I'm not sure how much time I do have to stream. It is going to be midday soon. So, maybe an hour, maybe 2. I actually want to play this, or stay up late to play this, or Stardew or something else. But I figured no, that's probably really bad for me. Staying up super late twice in a row. Not a good thing. We don't have a doctor, so if something goes wrong with me, that's it. It's up to me to fix it, or I guess my parents can help, if they can help. If not, GG, it's up to me. don't realize that I'm moving the camera a lot. Alright, my speed is 15. I can't really go faster than that. We're going up to 16. I think the max is like 17. 50 miles an hour is actually, I think, the typical speed I go in my scooter. I could probably try to kick a little faster, but I don't think I can do it. Alright, I'm gonna try to get all of this grass from this side too. The header up here. Or not the header, actually, yeah, it kind of is the header. What are these things called? There's different types of, like, grass in the new farming sim. There's, like, the meadow grass. There's the seeded grass. There was a third one. That is this one. It's like the natural grass that's around the field. Apparently there's people that haven't considered, like, mowing it, which amazes me. It's right there. I mean, I guess the first time I played it, I didn't consider it because I didn't know you could. Didn't know what for. What was the point of cutting all the grass? Now I realize. It does feel, for me at least, that I'm talking a little quieter. And I am yawning quite a bit. That's because I literally just woke up. Anyway, from what I can tell, today it seems rather calm, quiet. It is right now. Which is strange because yesterday, at nighttime, I don't know what time it was exactly. I was upstairs, I brought my computer, I was playing Stardew. It must have been around 9 or 10. Everyone was just minding their own business. And then out of nowhere, a giant explosion came out of nowhere. It sounded to me, at least, like it was in the bottom corner of the street. Well, bottom because we're at the top floor. At least we were yesterday. So it sounded like it came from the street level at the corner of the street. I asked them to check outside to see if there's like out the window, see if anything's on fire. There wasn't anything visible. I could think of two explanations for a big explosion sound like that. Literally an explosion, like a bomb or firework, or something really big like fell over, like a giant wall of like wood or concrete or something. Some kind of big flat thing fell over, made a loud boom. But from the looks of it, the consensus is it's probably an explosion. Why are there explosives around here, I don't know. Well, where would you get a bomb from? My cousin said, Indiana. Which, I mean, I guess they have a point. Pretty sure those weapons are still illegal. Basically anywhere. But if you were to go in to get weapons, Indiana would be the way to go around here. You can't really buy any here, which is good, because you don't really need them here. There's nothing here that can pose a danger to you. Enough that you need an insta-kill weapon. But over there, actually there's nothing over there either. That's why they just like fighting. To kill, not for like fun. Or to solve disputes. They can't wait to use their weaponry. Not really my style. I doubt it was a bomb though. I'm concerned it was, but not super worried about it. All likelihood it probably was like a firework. Now, I don't know who the hell is selling fireworks this early in the year. It's April. Matter of fact, let me save. It's April 26th. It's Wednesday, April 26th, 2023. Who the hell has fireworks at this point of the year? Who knows? A lot of people work in like retail stores and stuff, and they have access to like the things coming into season. Like people who work at, I don't know, Target, Walmart, that sort of thing. They get stuff for the next season already. So like Halloween stuff came in like August, even though it's not October, at the end of October, basically in November. They get stuff like a month or two early. So yeah, maybe someone took it from like the inventory or something. Maybe they got the 4th of July stuff at their store that they're working at, and they just bought or took one. Who knows? There was only one bomb though. Only one explosion. Shook the building, definitely. But even like lightning can shake the building. Or thunder can. Not a very secure building. Hell, I'm worried this thing has lead in it. I sort of doubt that it does, but you never know. In America, you just don't know. There's a lot of things that are not done the proper way. But who's gonna do anything about it? Had to make a U-turn because I missed a little patch over there. I think that's the last one. There's a little bit over here. It's very hard to see if you're not trained for it, or like used to it. And field 2's done already. It's kind of missing a little piece at the north top part. Yeah, I can go get that right now. It'll be closer if I do it right now. Come on, raise it up. Let's see, the pattern grass that I'm missing is over here somewhere. Here it is. That was just the northern part. That's it. Alright, make a swift turn. Speed up, go. Return. I know wheels are rolling. I think you're supposed to have those, like, god damn it. I don't know the proper names of these, like, car parts, or like the wheel parts. Bolts are different than lug nuts, and those are different than, like, regular nuts or something. I know what they look like. I just don't know the name of car parts, kind of. So I can replace a wheel relatively easily. That's no problem. Fixing a flat tire, no. Like I never, like plugged the hole in like a flat tire or a leaking tire, because I've never had to do that. But I have replaced the tire multiple times, or not the tire, the wheel. Just take the wheel off, put a new wheel in. Or I'd take the wheel off, and then my dad, like, went over to the gas station, filled it up with air, and then came back. I've done that a couple times. And generally speaking, I don't really have an interest in car stuff, car culture, car anything. But the only interest I have is with regards to cars. If I can fix them, that is money in basically every country. That would be great if I could fix them. Should I take this with me or leave it? I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it here. If I need to go get it, I can always teleport home. Yeah. Alright, so the Wind Rover is right over here. I asked my dad, basically, are there, like, specializations in car mechanics? Like, is there, like, an engine guy? Or, like, a guy that only does, like, stuff for the wheels, stuff for electricity? Like, do they specialize in that sort of way? According to him, yeah. There is people in mechanical stuff in the cars. However, that specialize. However, most of the time, a car mechanic kind of has to fix everything. Something like that was what I understood. Like, okay. Because I was hoping if there's specializations, I could pick a relatively easy one. At least from my way of thinking. Something that I can easily understand. And get, like, a good knowledge of. Not really a mastery, but some kind of knowledge. And then kind of go around to different auto shops and ask if they need a specialist of whatever kind that is. And that could be my way of getting seasonal work, by going out and looking for it. All I need right now is a seasonal thing. Right now. Later on, full-time would be nice. As of this moment, seasonal is the way to go. I wanted to ask my cousin this yesterday too, but I didn't get around to it. But yeah, cars and stuff like that, big vehicles with engines and pollution, do not really interest me any more than if I can fix them, then I can charge money to fix them. Basically anywhere in the world, because they all have cars. Plus the cars are kind of global in the sense that the brands are from different countries. So being able to fix different specific country ones. I don't know. Might be helpful. I'm not sure how difficult that would be. I know there's technical schools for this, so it must be something. I'm gonna assume the best way to do it first will be to figure out how the car works. Like all the parts that go into it to make it work. And then like learning the names and the shape of all of these things. And then once you know that, then you can more or less guess a little bit more educatedly. When something goes wrong, what went wrong? Like, what could it possibly be? Okay, that's super dangerous to get out of a vehicle like that. Because when that happens, sometimes if you go back in the vehicle, it'll shoot off into the sky. Like, that's happened a lot before. I can almost do it like intentionally, like on purpose. So I have to be very careful when I accidentally get out of the vehicle and it's moving. If I get back in, it might rocket into the sky. That happened multiple times, especially with my truck. Like the giant truck that you use to haul the semi-trailer. That one. I've got it stuck on the roof at least twice. One of which, I think both of them actually, I took pictures. I didn't have a way to record at the time. So I took a picture of my screen. It was at nighttime. And the truck was on the roof of like, I think it was the milk factory. Something like that. I can definitely find the picture. I don't think I can show it though. I'm gonna have to like transfer my files and everything. Yeah, no, it's a big hassle. I'm not doing it. Unless miraculously I edit this stream or something. No. But anyway. In regards to seasonal work, I'm pretty sure that might be one of the best ways I can do it. There is one other option. Drywall. If anything, I have more experience in that than anything else. And it is very seasonal work, as in you can kind of go whenever. Whenever there's a job available, it's up to you to accept it or not accept it. Kind of like these contracts. Or missions, I suppose, in this game. Like this. You kind of get a call for something. If it appeals to you, then you can take it. If not, someone else would probably take it. That's kind of the perfect fit for me. Being able to accept work whenever. I could do it like all the time throughout the year, except for like the winter months. Because then it's my turn to go on vacation. Every 2 years or so. If I go around here, I can hook these two lines. Right now. Combining them into one. Anyway, I'm late as hell. I said earlier. It was 8:40, now it's 9:04. I slept in today because I overslept. Or not overslept, I stayed up way too late yesterday. Like, past 24 hours, I'm pretty sure. staying awake for past the 24 hours, it's one thing. It's not comfortable, but it's possible. Definitely. It's just slightly uncomfortable. It's worse when you do a whole bunch of physical things throughout the day that physically make you tired. Like, it's not just a mental thing like, oh, I'm kind of bored and sleepy. Nah, my body hurts. I want to sleep. For God's sakes. So that's what happened. I'm not sure how long I slept. It might literally be 8 hours. So I woke up at 8 in the morning. And I don't know when I fell asleep, either like 11 or 12 or something. So I think I got a pretty good amount in. Oh yeah, take care of the chickens while I'm here. There's only 8 of them. 8 eggs. That's 2 already. I see 2 more over there. I got another one. Here. I think there was one by this tree. No. Here's another. Okay, 2 more to go. I got one by accident. It's probably like, oh, here it is. Cool. Maybe I should buy the Ursus. Actually, now that I think about it, if I keep going, I might be able to buy the Agrotron. That would be very nice. It's like a super powered Ursus. Let me check the price of this thing. The Ursus is right here, 15,014. This thing can handle literally everything. How much is the Agrotron? 300,000? 253,000? 263. That's actually pretty far away. But it is a beast. Alternatively, I could get the Care Wheels one. This one's just fun because it has really skinny wheels. It kind of looks funny. I mean, it makes sense. The wheels are supposed to fit like in between rows of like potatoes and stuff. But it does kind of look kind of funny. Everyone else has these big, normal, fat tires. And that one is just like really thin. It does also feel like it accelerates really fast. I don't think it does, like actually, but it does feel that way. Alright, how am I gonna do this? I'll go around here. Gather all of this up, hopefully. Nope, not even close. Alright. Do a couple passes here. A loading wagon is actually over there. A bit far away. So I'll stick around here, windrow everything, and then come back with the loading wagon. I already cut all of this area. I'll probably loop around by doing this. Yeah, loading wagon's here. I want to go faster, but I can't. The windrower itself is physically limiting it. It doesn't work if you go faster than like 17 miles an hour or 16 or something. So even if I buy a new tractor that's stronger, I'll still be going the same speed. There's nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately, I have to windrow. Unless I buy the jet engine mower. Literally. Almost literally. This thing. How much is it actually? 349? Yeah. Yeah, that's even farther away. Pretty sure one of these fields cost $500,000 too. Like 500 something thousand. I think it's like the biggest field. Field 1? Or... that might not be the biggest field. The one at the bottom. Field 40. I think that's the biggest one. That might be the one that costs $500,000. To buy another big field, or another field, a big one, I could probably plant a variety of crops on it. Like, I don't have to use the whole thing just for one crop. I could put corn in there first of all. I could split it between the 3 crops that need a cultivated ground. I could put a third of it corn, some of it potatoes, and some of it beetroot. Maybe a bit more than a third for corn. Potatoes and beetroot have a very high yield. In a small area, you get a whole bunch of them. So you don't need to have as much of an area covered in order to get a bunch. I've learned that multiple times, kind of the hard way. If you turn a giant field into nothing but potatoes, you will be there quite literally the entire day. Because it's so slow to pick them up. Even though your harvester has an enormous capacity, like it literally fills about half of the biggest trailer in the game, the semi-trailer. It'll fill that up pretty much halfway in a single full tank. Even so, it takes so many passes just to collect all of the field. It is ridiculous. I'm gonna windrow this part since I'm closer to here. I'll get this part because it's easy right now. And I'll loop around on that side, turn around, and come back, I think. No, it would have made more sense to go a different direction. Crap. Quick math. I can't do it. Alright, I have probably 19 minutes to do this mission. I could stay here until 12, 13, 14. And then reset everything and go do this mission. Well, actually, I don't have to reset anything. I could just drive back over there and get the mowers. It's probably better if I do that since I have to transport this windrower thingy over there anyway. So it all kind of works out. Fantastic. I'm going to have to backtrack a little bit. That's unavoidable. When you have stuff that requires multiple passes, you're going to have to backtrack. I also missed a bit up here. That's fine. Okay, collect all of it. Speed up a tiny bit. Anyway, there's another explanation I kind of thought of about why I heard like an explosion yesterday. My question is like, why around this neighborhood? Well, there is something special about this neighborhood. The mayor. The mayor lives across the street, over there. A couple blocks that way. Not that many. So maybe because the mayor is going out of office, her job is basically over. She can still do stuff until like the new guy comes in. But maybe some psychos take this opportunity where like she has less power or something. I guess they're assuming. Maybe they're trying to actually do something to them with bombs. And like they just don't know where they live or something. So maybe they like know it's around this area. They don't know which house. So they're just like bombing random houses in hopes that they get them. Is it stupid? Of course it's stupid. But these people are not bright anyway. They're already stupid. And I kind of highly doubt it's anything like that. In the likeliest explanation, it was probably just a random firework. Where would they get the firework? Who knows? Online? Indiana? Probably from a store that they work at and they got fireworks early. Because a lot of stores get stuff like that like a month or two in advance. So maybe they just bought one or took one home with them. That's probably how they got it. When it's unexpected like that, though, it also set off a couple car alarms. But I was told those things go off if you stare at them funny. Like they're very sensitive. Crap. Right. Turn into it, and then go. That works. Okay, try to combine these lines. Loins. You gotta combine the loins. Okay. I forgot what my silage was. I think it's almost ready, the other one. I know I used up all of one already. It's very important that I get the corners here. Otherwise, I'm never gonna get them. Oh, I already messed up. Alright, keep it steady. Steady. 12:09 is when they check the time for the mission. So 12:19 is when it would be 10 minutes. And I can get there in probably 2. So that does leave me a bit of extra time. Barely enough. At 20 minutes, the mission expired, I think. Alright. I'll just go a little further. Stop. Alright. Get the mowers. Maybe it was a good idea to bring them over closer this way. Oh well. Matter of fact, I didn't windrow the bottom corner that way. Forgot to do that. Well, I chose not to do it at the time. And now I have to backtrack all the way up here with the windrower just to do that. It's backwards. Who the hell turned it around? Alright, perfect angle. There we go. Let's go. The tree stump. I got this, I got this. There we go. Swerve on him. had to stop all of this just because I got a freaking campsite mission. And I don't have another tractor that can handle that. I need a tractor that can have things attached to the back and front of it. The cheapest one is literally this one. I could buy another one of these and just keep it up there. Or I could leave this one up there and buy a new tractor for farm work, like an actual workhorse one, which would be the Ursus. Thing is, I need to pay off the debt first. I don't actually have enough to do that right now. And let me check the silage. That's when I go past this way. The silage is actually ready. Okay, so I can make more money. I might be able to afford the Ursus after all. Here's the thing. The order of events here. I need to accomplish a couple things. Pay off the debt and buy the Ursus. So, money is going to come in, definitely. If I buy the Ursus right now, which I can't afford, then I'll just pay off the debt eventually during the day as money comes in. And that would leave me with the Ursus right now, early in the game. And that way, that's the best order of operations. The other order is I pay off the debt right now, which I don't have enough money to do. So it would be very slow. And then later in the day, I would get the Ursus. All late about it once I already did a bunch of work without the Ursus. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna buy the Ursus right now. I saved it. It's faster if I go this way. Here it is, Ursus 15014. You got it? Here we are. Looks very familiar. Turning. I'm gonna pay off as much debt as I can. Now, how much do I need? 9,000? 95,000. I'm going to move this guy. Hang on a second. Let me check. Okay, the bucket's not over there by the silage. I need to bring it over. Well, not the bucket, but the manure fork. Or the silage cutters, I mean. These things. Did I... Okay. The game seemed a bit loud for me. I don't know if I turned the volume down or not. Should have known I did. I always do that. Open it up. Catch any unfortunate soul that might come in. I need to move this thing over to the silage. Then I can put the silage in, make some extra money that way. But that's kind of a secondary priority. First priority is to use the Ursus to do a bunch of farm work a lot faster. It can move 32 miles an hour. The fastest tractor I had right now can only go 26. So that is actually a pretty good increase. You can definitely see it and feel it. Not to mention it's a lot stronger, so it can maintain and get to its top speed faster. So I'm going to leave the red tractor with the mowers up there, the green and yellow tractor with the mowers down by the golf course. And that would let me handle any mission, any of the mowing missions that I've been doing. I can handle any one of those without any problem. Let's pick this up. Bumpy ride, but alright. Now I can just move this guy over and over to get more money. About 2,000 at a time. I'm not gonna do that right now. I need to do some farm work. Now let's see, where did I leave my stuff? Windrower's right there. Loading wagon's there. That's it. Okay. So I'm gonna go get the loading wagon first. Do a couple trips with that. Look at the speedy thing over here. And I have listened to that engine for so long. This thing can handle anything. Nice bright lights too. Loading wagon's right here. Didn't have to 360 them like that, or 180 them. Here we are. It looks like there's already some grass in here. Alright. Oh, I remember this. Alright, so here's what I used to do. I used to go in the cab like this. In the default view, like this. There's a couple markers. My windshield... Well, not my windshield, my... what's that thing that cleans the windshield wiper? That one. It's a stick coming out right there. It has a little, like black box sticking out of it. That, as well as the two bumps, the two black bumps coming out like on the sides, on the left side. I used to use those things to help me measure the field. Like, I would be, what do you call it? Using the, what's it called? The condor, or some other machinery that's super wide. And I could just line up this black box to the corner of the field, or the corner of the part that I already sowed, and it would line up perfectly. I would be able to use this cab view to determine how far or how close I need to be, and then I would come out here to check, and it would work. That's how used to it I got. It's been a long time since I've been in the Ursus. I like this thing a lot. It's responsive, it turns quickly, accelerates quickly. The only downside, kind of, is that you're going to use it so often, it kind of too heavy equipment that's too heavy, that it's going to use up fuel, which isn't that big of a deal. Fuel's not that expensive right now. I don't know if the price of fuel changes. But I already accelerated. Alright. Going this way. I gotta windrow that part still. Let's turn back around, head over to the bunker. The only thing that could help this out is if I put a weight, something heavy, on the front wheels. Then they would keep the wheels on the ground, which would increase its speed, actually. Alright, there we go. Let's see, do I have anything heavy around here? No. I can attach the, corn thing. I'll do that in a second. Yeah, it needs a weight. I know the Ursus can handle this. I know it can. Does feel like the other one was faster, going in a straight line like this. I think it is just the front weight. What I used to do is actually buy an actual weight for it, the barrel weight. I think it costs a slot. It's not that expensive either. That might be a better option. Because the corn seeder, the EDX Super, that thing also messes with like your capacity. Alright, a little more forward. There we go. Start dumping it out. You gotta itch forward because there's not enough space in a single spot for a full tank like this. Alright. I'm gonna attach the weight to it. How do I... There we go. Now look for the EDX. Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna fill it up with seeds as well. Just to give it 100% capacity. I'm not messing with anything. My other category is in the negatives. Kind of as it should be. Almost 300,000 money for missions alone. 4 eggs again. Cows are okay. I don't know if I can get them TMR. I mean, not anymore. I don't have the money for it. I could take out loans and stuff. That might be a good idea. I mean... I guess I can. Whatever. I'm gonna attach the loading wagon to this, and then teleport over there to do the mission. There we are. I think there's a mod for it. No, I don't know. I've never seen it. I'm confusing my memories. What I saw was a steam-powered bicycle. It even sounds like a train, too. It takes a while to heat up. Once it does, it goes pretty fast. Depending on your source of fire, it's pretty clean, energy-wise. All it does is do water vapor. Steam engines in general are pretty cool. Well, they're hot, but they're interesting, temperature-wise. I just gotta keep this heavy thing on the nose. And that's good. All the wheels are on the ground at all times. Maximum strength. I should probably collect all of this side, then dump it out immediately. That way I'll have more capacity when I go farther away. I might get 30%. around here. Also, I can't use the cab anymore because I can't see. Alright, turn into it. Really, I can go up to 20 miles an hour. No, 18 is the next. Okay. Shameful. Disappointing, but okay. I thought I could manually speed up and maintain the exact pressure necessary. But no. That would be too good. Can't have that. Also, I don't know if I need all these missions frequently. I guess they're no big deal. It would be useful. Anyway, because I started so late, at 8:40-ish, I don't know how long I can stream. It's already going to be middle of the day sooner or later. So I'm guessing maybe an hour or two. It's almost an hour right now. It's 56, or it's 57 now. Minutes. I can probably definitely stay another half hour. I don't know about another hour. Usually these streams go for a long time. So here we are. Just dump that out. And head back over there. If I unfold this, it'll just give me a big, like, hammerhead. Oh, let me do anything. Maybe it's just to wait a bit, I guess. To keep it like that. Alright, next section that I wind rode is right here. I am gonna have to go back and get the wind rower. Oh, it's actually not like forward over there. I'll probably speed off to go get it now. The remote is like against my back and shoulders. There we go. Okay. There's some chance I may have like endangered my health with the amount of coffee or caffeine that I intake. At least I took over the past 3 days. It's not an overly excessive amount. I'm not gonna go crazy or anything. But it doesn't really matter. The side effects are still there. I don't know if it's because of the coffee or what. I should really dial it down. It's already very low, the amount I drink. It's not even like daily. It's like once every 2 or something weeks. But I made the mistake of drinking like 3 cups a day in a single day. And stopping for a while because I felt like my insides were like on fire. And then, well, for like a little bit. It didn't feel that way. Only for like a second. No. It felt that way for like an entire morning. And then it got a little better. So I didn't drink anything with caffeine in it that day. Following day I did, which actually was yesterday. And it started hurting again, so I think I won't do that anymore. If anything, I'll stick to like a cup per day. Maybe I can handle more to make it less strong. Some weak, wimpy thing. God damn. Remembered something and I have a craving for it. I cut the corner, put it here. There we go. Perfect. Let's see, what other section needed a windrow? Think up north. Or maybe going south. I think there was a section over here that needed a windrow. I already used up almost, well, 13 liters of gas. Not too bad. Yeah, this section needed a windrow. Here we go. I gotta turn on the automatic help just to be able to see how much silage or grass I have in the silage bunker. There's no way of knowing unless I turn that on. No convenient way of knowing. Also, I did some testing in my other save file, the really advanced one, and the wheel loader is actually has less capacity than the FPV Conforce. I thought the wheel loader might be a better option. It's only 100,000, and the SPV Conforce is like 126,000, 136,000, something like that. But no, the wheel loader is actually worse. It only holds 10,000 liters, whereas the SPV holds 12,000 exactly. Plus, the wheel loader you have to manually, like, dig it out. And the SPV, you just have to turn it on once, drive into it, and drive over the bunker, and that's it. It's just driving back and forth and pressing A to unload. That's all it is. You don't have to adjust the head at all. You could, but you don't have to. You could because it kind of speeds it up sometimes. But if you're okay with a medium speed, then you don't have to adjust it at all. But here's the part that I'm missing. Physically, I feel much better today. My legs were killing me. And now they're not. But it's way too late in the morning to go outside for like a run or something. I mean, maybe I could, but I don't want to. I want to stay here. Maybe go for a walk or something with my mom. I think there's a couple of stuff we need to buy actually. I forget what exactly, but we need to go get some things. I know that. And hopefully the weather is nice outside. It's not cold and rainy. She doesn't like that weather a lot. I do. But it's okay. I do because it makes you uncomfortable. And you can come home and be comfortable. Like, if you got wet, that's a bit of a gamble. Now, let me explain. Oddly enough, okay, this is what I mentioned before. Where, like, what would be a good thing to do, like, on a date? Okay, waking up late as hell in the winter or the springtime when it's raining and cold and miserable outside. And then, other than spending all day indoors on the internet and playing games and stuff,